I'm your host, Ken Apperson. We are here in studio with George Pennington. How you doing, man?
Doing excellent, man. Thanks for having us.
I'm thrilled to have you in here. We got the whole band in here. We got the baby grand out. It's going to be a nice episode. I can already tell. George is a killer guitarist, killer songwriter, killer singer, and he's going to be sharing a bunch of music with you guys right here, right now, live. In person. We're not hitting play on a live track. We're not hitting play on a previous episode. Today it's live, unless you're listening from the future, and I'm lying to you right now. But if you're listening on October 3rd, 2025, then this is live here at WMNF here in studio, and we're gonna hear George's first song right now. What's the first song?
This is called Stand Alone.
Take it away.
Got to stand on my own, but it hurts to be lonely. You know I need to help myself. Never felt quite like this. I promise you, darling, it's providence, I've thought before. Have I poisoned my mind? I worry I'm so lost. Have I lied to myself? To everyone, I feel like I have done wrong, despite my intention. I didn't mean to let you down. My will to control, I'm learning to let go and trust in you to see me through. I want us to thrive, but I'm losing my patience. Our time is short in this one life, in this one life, in this one life, in this one life.
All right, very nice, very, very nice. I like it. First song, kicking us off there. Why don't we jump right into the second one? What's the second one called? What's it about?
The second one's called Living in a Fantasy.
I like it.
And I wrote it when I was in a particular time that seemed too good to believe, maybe. Too good
Okay.
to be true, something like that.
Yeah.
So. One, two, three. Right before I drifted off to sleep, I felt helpless at your mercy. I know I can't keep living in a fantasy. What's wrong with me? I still believe and I don't want to give up now. No, not now. No, not now. Feeling sterling keeps me down to earth. Silver moon glows on the sky. I know I can't say goodbye to you. I can't keep living in a fantasy. What's wrong with me? I still believe and I don't want to give up now. There's nothing wrong.
George Pennington here on Live Music Showcase. I like that finish, that little whatever that was.
Some weird tape stop feature on the looper pedal, and it just brings it all down.
That's cool, man. That's really neat.
Good way to get out of somewhere,
Definitely, gotta have an escape plan, as they say. So, I mean, we're 2 songs in. You are bringing the. I mean, there's some prog rock in there. There's some instrumentalist in there. What's your? I would say, I mean, you probably have a dozen or more, but what's your biggest influence as a guitarist and as a songwriter?
Well,
what and who?
I think the guitar as my primary instrument. So guitars that particularly sing and share their sort of soul by playing live, rocking out on their guitar, doing a lot of improvisation. So the earliest stuff is still probably the strongest influence, which is the Hendrixes and the Stevie Ray Vaughns and the Robin Trowers and that sort of world. And, of course, the Allman Brothers and any sort of thing where there's a lot of time for jamming and a lot of time for singing soulful music,
Yeah, and I mean, the jam is so important. It's such a cool thing. I love hearing a guitarist express, like you said, their soul through those notes. Because it's easy to, well, easy's the wrong word. It's... lyrics are a communication tool that is widely accepted by the masses, and it's easier to say what you want to say in English than it is to say it in music theory. I think so. The fact that you're doing that and you're able to do that is it's very cool.
Thank you, man.
Very, very cool. So let's play another song, and then I want to catch up with you a little bit, man. I want to see what you've been up to, where
Sweet.
you've been, what you want to be doing.
Yeah, man.
Et cetera, et cetera. What's this next song called?
This next one's called Heaven Focus. I'm going to do a quick guitar change.
All right. Well, while he's changing over, here's a little reminder for those of you who are listening on 88.5 FM or on WMNF.org. You can watch this show in live stream form on YouTube, on Facebook, and now on Twitch as well. If you're a Twitch person, you can go watch it on there. On Facebook, it's WMNF's Live Music Showcase. On YouTube, it is WMNF Community Radio. We have a few people watching live right now. Thanks. Hi. Thanks for watching. Appreciate you guys. And also very important for those of you who are listening right now, next week you're going to hear a slightly different show as you hear a few times a year. Next week is our Pledge Drive episode. It is the episode where we ask our listeners to put their money where their ears are, basically, here on WMNF. This station doesn't exist without you, the listener. I mean, the past few months and all of the things going on in the national zeitgeist when it comes to NPR and public radio in general have proved that, because as funds were clawed back for WMNF that are usually subsidized by the federal and state government, you, the listener, came through in the clinch. You came through. We did a 12-hour emergency fund drive in which we were able to recoup this year's losses. Just barely, but we were able to recoup this year's losses. Now, that said, that doesn't mean that we're good for the rest of the year. That basically means we're back to where we would have been. So this fund drive is more important than ever because it's your chance to prove that you're going to keep providing that support to WMNF and to all of the shows that are on WMNF, shows like this one, where we get to bring local bands on the show and give them a platform to have new people discover them for the first time. And hopefully you're doing that right now with George Pennington and his band of wonderful musicians here in studio today. So listen next week and donate if you can. WMNF.org is where you can donate, or next week you'll be able to call into the studio line and donate that way as well. So, we look forward to hearing from you next week. All right, you ready to go?
Ready to go.
What's this next song called again? Say it one more time.
Heaven Focus.
Heaven Focus, that's right. All right, take it away.
This is heaven and I'm already dead. Barely even felt a thing. And each new day and single breath. I try to let love in my life, but I lose it from time to time. And I know I must be so blind to complain about my spot in life. You can't stop the flow of time. Don't waste your mind, don't give up today. Don't let your feelings just melt away. I can help you, I'll see you through it. You don't realize what it is you're doing. Limitless a possibility. How do you wish to proceed? The universe is within all our minds. You just have to believe it. Protect your soul and protect your time. Some people will slowly drain your life. They fell too far inside their sorrow and strife. Deeper the dark, don't need to waste your life. Don't waste your mind, don't give up today. Don't let your feelings just melt away. I can help you, I'll see you through it. You don't realize what it is you're doing.
Very cool live music showcase here in studio with George Pennington. I'm into it. I like it. I like the melodies. The melody choices are gorgeous, man. The sounds, you're creating, you're like soundscaping around what you're doing there. So
Thank you.
very cool, very cool. So let's catch up a little bit, George. So last time you were on the show, I think you were returning from California, or you were going back and forth at the time, something like that. Are you still doing that? Kind of going back and forth? Or are you home basing?
I've been home based again since August of 24.
Okay.
So it's been just over a year.
Just over a year. Right on, man. So, I mean, you spent that time in California, so you're back now. What made you decide to stick around in the Bay Area?
Well, I think a lot of it has to do with my happiness level and my family. That's just the short of it,
That's easy. I mean, that's an easy answer.
Yeah.
If your family makes you happy and you can be near them, that's probably a good choice.
Yeah. Yeah. I had a good time out there, but it's much better for me, and I think it's better for my music too.
Do you find yourself more creative at home versus out there?
Creative, and I think the opportunities and the momentum kind of begets momentum.
Mm-hmm.
And when I have some more regular opportunities to play, especially with my bandmates, that kind of fuels me. That keeps me going.
Totally.
Keeps me positively minded.
Positively minded. I mean, some people would argue that who was it? There was a band called Supervillain Zero back in the early 2000s. I think they were a ska band, and they said, well, when I'm happy, I can't write. I don't have anything to write about because everything's going well. So how do you write about things that are going well when they're going well?
Well, I mean, you can always superimpose your own consciousness somewhere else.
That's
it
true.
Doesn't necessarily have to be a personal thing. And we love happy songs, right?
Who doesn't?
Everyone loves to fill the world with silly love songs, So
I'm a sucker for silly love songs. Absolutely. So I don't see a ring on your left hand. Are you writing love songs about personal experiences, or are you projecting your consciousness elsewhere for those?
You can very much be in love without being married.
Couldn't agree more, myself included. Absolutely. But you are. You're taken. You're with someone at this point.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I have a girlfriend of 7 years actually.
Wow, 7 years. I didn't realize that. That's awesome.
Yep.
That's great. I always love seeing musicians happy in love. Musicians often, we carry a stigma of being complex to be in relationships with. So it's always nice to hear the happy ever after stories.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love that. All right, so we are coming up on the halfway point of the show, which means we have hit the AMA, the Ask Musicians Anything segment. It's your chance as a listener, as a viewer, to call in with your questions or comments for George, for WMNF, for Live Music Showcase, for me, for really whatever. But you got to keep it weird. You need them weird. The comments and questions lately have not been as weird. They've been wonderful. I like them nice. Nice questions and comments are always great. But weird's a little bit more fun, too. We like to keep things weird on the show. So call in with your comment or your question, 813-239-9663. And save that number for next week, too, because that is the number that you'll call in for Pledge Drive next week. So that number, again, is 813-239-9663. Charlie, our board op, will take your calls. He'll take your comments and questions. He'll send them over to me. And at the end of the show, in the live stream portion of the show, we will share them here with George and with the band. And if you have a comment or a question, but you're like, you just can't get to the phone right now, you're on your computer, you can always send an email as well. dj@wmnf.org is the address to send an email to. So without any further ado, I mean, I want to keep hearing this music. I'm really enjoying it. It's kind of cerebral. It makes me think. Makes your brain cook a little bit. What's the next song going to be called?
Next one's called Blues Drive.
Blues Drive. Take it away.
1, 2, 3. I wanna love you so badly, it's written in my fate. The life we live is so up and down, hellfire and heavenly grave. Girl, you know that I'm the bandit, I keep that hammer down. I guess I'm in the same spot that I've been in all my life. It matters not where my torture this all inside my mind. Look into my eyes and see the gateway to my soul. Resurrection, new connection to old ways of life. What do you know? How do you know? I know I need to make a change, samsara's getting old. And I'm asking for trouble, speeding down this lonesome road. California, I can't ignore you, but all my doors all closed. I've never felt like this before. I know it can't last long. I was shooting for a thrill, I learned it from a song. Reach inside your heart and give me all the love you can. Sacred healing, noble dealing, start tomorrow's plan. What do you know? How do you know?
George Pennington here on Live Music Showcase. That was a cool. I like it's starting. I'm feeling a little like Rush vibes. You know, not that you're rushing things, but the band. You know, obviously.
We might have picked up a few BPM in the end there. I felt rushed.
But this is the thing. This is one of the things I love about live music too. And you know, I'm just gonna shamelessly plug our show a little bit, but sometimes, and some of the best live musicians will tell you this, sometimes you have to push the tempo a little bit. Sometimes you need it to speed up a little at the point of climax in a song. You know, you need it to go a little faster. Not always, but sometimes. Then again, I know there are musicians out there that are like, what? No, absolutely not. Staying on beat no matter what. And that discussion can be had, I'm sure, online, as I'm sure it is in many different venues, many different forums and whatnot. If you're just joining us, this is Live Music Showcase. We are the only show in Tampa Bay where you get a live band in studio every week, sharing their music and sharing a little bit about who they are and what makes them tick and what makes their music sound the way that it sounds. I would love to, if we could, real quick, just go around and kind of introduce the band, if you guys don't mind. Can we get to know everybody in the room?
Yeah.
Can we do that?
Yeah.
Let's start my left to right over here. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Check. Let's get those microphones going. Yeah.
Check cash credit. Would you like check? Cash
Check
or
crash
credit?
kitty. Yes.
Hello, can you hear?
We got anything?
No.
Nope, we don't. All right, let's move on to George and fix his microphone in the meantime.
That is Sebastian Siaka, my longtime colleague in music. For many years we've been playing together, and I really love his bass playing and his spirit. And my name's George Pennington. I've been Tampa native. I've been playing music around these parts for a very long time with all these different groups, and a big fan of WMNF, and thanks again for having us, everybody.
Yeah, man.
This is Nick Peters on the piano and keyboards. And Nick just started jamming with us last big concert we had, which was an album release show in August. And he's a fast friend and an absolutely phenomenal musician, so it's a pleasure working with him. And in the drum booth back there is Rod Alnord. We've known each other for a long time, being around USF and in the kind of music programs and jazz programs and stuff like that out there. And we've been working together for a while as well. And he's just a miraculously awesome drummer. So some of the stuff he plays just blows my mind every show. And it's also a thrill working with him.
You know, I thought that was Rod, and I don't know if you remember this, Rod, and let's see if Rod's microphone is working too in the meantime, but you and I met a few years ago. I think we met a few years ago. I might end up making a fool of myself here, but I was playing a show down at Water Street, and you, I believe, were kind of like the musician handler that day, came down and just kind of helped me out, and you were super nice and super cool, and I got to know you a little bit. You were saying you were a new drummer in town. I think you were working with GMF or something like that. Is that right? Was that you?
I don't quite recall. It's possible. It sounds like you had a great experience. So
I had a great time meeting you. Yeah.
I would say yes. That was me. I did
Yeah.
a great job that day.
You did do a great job that day. Absolutely. Yeah. You were very, very attentive and cool and on time and professional. So.
But your name sounds familiar. So like, when you introduced yourself, I was like, yeah, I feel like I know you. I feel like I have you on my phone as a contact. For some reason, I feel like.
Probably. Yeah. It's in there. It's like a bald, annoying musician. That's how it's saved in there. Guaranteed. But yeah, man, good to see you. Good to see all of you. Thank you for being here today. Really appreciate it. Glad you got the baby grand out. Love the baby grand piano. Anytime we have a band in here that gets to use it, I'm always a little thrilled. All right. So let's jump into the next song.
Cool.
How many songs do you have, by the way, today for us, just so I don't overextend us?
Well, we had kind of talked about a couple more, but we have some more that we've learned that we can do it.
I love it. I love it. On the
least- at
fly.
least two.
That's what I'm talking about. Cool, man. What's the next one called?
This one's called Go Down Slow.
That sounds good to me.
1, 2, 3. I think I tried to change, and let it all go, but I know I'm doomed to go down slow. Hey, oh, yeah, oh, yeah. Well, every son leaves home, and every star will die. But before the dark, you try to do alright. Hey, oh, yeah, oh, yeah. mind is a fight. Every day my mind is a fight. I try to keep it behind my eyes, behind the battle line. Every day. I think I tried to change, but the storm cloud follows me. I'm begging you, baby, to help me feel at peace. Oh, I feel it and I see it in your eyes. Oh, I'm going down, I'm on my way there now.
Live music showcase, George Pennington with the Cream vibes, as is spoken by a person in our live stream here. So they sound like Cream. They sound like Cream. I love it. That's a I think a decent nod, if nothing else. You know.
I remember learning Sitting on Top of the World, which is a Doc Watson tune, but Cream used to do a really awesome version of that on, I think it was Disraeli Gears or maybe Wheels of Fire or something. But that was one of the coolest bluesy psychedelic sounds. And as a 12, 13-year-old guitarist just getting started, that was the first kind of music I started to gravitate towards for sure. So thank you to whoever mentioned Cream. Cream rocks.
Yeah, man. And I mean, I hear it too. You know, the influence there. That's the word, psychedelic. Psychedelic rock, psych rock. People, it's funny, a lot of people don't actually know that term. They're not familiar with it, but so much of the music that we know and love, the iconic music from the 60s and the 70s, it's psych rock, absolutely. Whether that's because the people who were creating that music were enjoying some psychedelic substances or, just the music itself whatsoever. But where does a 12, 13-year-old, or not where, but I should say, how does a 12 or 13-year-old discover that music for the first time? How does a 12 or 13-year-old George Pennington hear Cream for the first time?
It came from my dad, specifically. I mean, both my parents are huge music fans. My dad studied classical voice for a while in his life and was showing me all sorts of stuff from opera to Black Sabbath and blues rock and real traditional blues, all sorts of stuff. And my mom's the type that has the radio going all day at work and stuff, so she's all the radio hits from every sort of station around here, the major commercial stuff. She's just has it just like she hears a second of it and knows what it is. She's that type of person,
Wow.
So both of my parents instilled music in me from the beginning.
You sound very proud as you talk about that, about your parents' love for music.
Yeah, I'm very grateful. I don't know if everyone's parents are like that, but my parents were, and so I had no sort of trouble like grabbing a guitar when I was young and getting to practice for a while, and I was kind of let do that. They let me explore that. They let me keep going and nurtured that authentically without having to push it either. They just love music, and I knew that about them, and that helped me love it more without having to push it.
Do you think that this is a deep question? Do you think that your relationship, that your connection with your parents would be as strong if music was not part of your family growing up? If your parents didn't have that love for music?
I think it would exist in some other thing. Like I was a football player from age 6, playing tackle football.
Wow.
Around Florida, you know, it's
Okay.
really big in Florida and the Southeast and Texas and Cali. Those are the biggest sort of football factories, I guess, for young recruits, you know. And so I played football from 6 to 18 or so, and that was another big thing in our family too, always supportive of my brother and I's sort of athletic stuff too. So that was also juggled in the adolescence of my life, you know. So I think, to answer your question, if it wasn't music, it'd be something else that we'd all bond to. You know, we're all still watching the Bucks games on Sundays and that sort of thing, you know. So there's always stuff that we connect with. So
I love that. I love it. All right, we're nearing the end of the show. We still have time for a few more songs. Is that good with you guys?
Sure.
Sounds good. Awesome. If you're just joining us, this is Live Music Showcase. We're here in studio with George Pennington, about to play us another song right now. What's this one called? What's it about?
this was called Borrowed Soul, and it's speaking towards the kind of fleeting and fragile nature, I think, of an artist's soul and their inspiration, is that you have to kind of protect it, and that you have it for as long as you have it, if you're lucky to be in touch with that sort of inspiration and that sort of thing that comes from the music. So this is kind of saying it's acknowledging that and wanting to remain close with that spirit.
I love it. Take it away.
All right. One, 2, 3. Through the wind, but they don't have a clue why my heart is bleeding for you, woman. The devil's knocking up on my door, and his patience is thin. Temptation haunts me again. I don't know about some. Can't turn off, can't control, drag me down. I think you know how I feel by now, that my love is true. There is so much that love cannot do. Truth is not around on the ground, wasting time in my mind. I don't know about soul. Can't turn on, can't control, drag me down. Oh, oh. This is it, all we know. Brighter flame, quicker burn, castles fall, fill the urn.
George Pennington here on Live Music Showcase. The Big Finish. I like that. Good timing, too. Couldn't come at a better time because this is the end of our show. Now, I say that with a little asterisk next to the statement because the radio broadcast ends at 3:01 on the dot. That's how radio works. We stick to a very strict schedule with Rhythm Revival with Billy C. Wirtz that's coming up next, and they are an awesome show, and chances are a good portion of you that are listening right now just tuned in to jump on that show. However, the live stream and the podcast version of this show that gets distributed after we end the live show, they go on as long as we want them to, really. There's no rules in the live stream environment. So the live stream will continue and catch the entirety of this last song. So if you want to hear the entire last song and you want to hear the AMA questions and comments, jump over to the live stream on YouTube. It is WMNF Community Radio. On Facebook, it is WMNF's Live Music Showcase. And over on Twitch, it's Live Music Showcase. So without, I guess, cutting us off, I always want to give credit where credit is due. This show takes an entire team of dedicated, passionate, and incredibly reliable volunteers who are here behind the scenes every single week, making sure that it looks and sounds as good as it does. Our sound mixer is Mark Perfetti. Our audio assistant is Pam Robinson. Our video director is Ed Lehman. Our camera operators today are Lisa Reuter, Ike Parham, and Marcy Connors. Our board op is Charlie Cushing, and I am your host, Ken Apperson. This is Live Music Showcase, live every Friday at 2 p.m. after the news headlines, and live on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and audio streaming on WMNF.org. So, what do you want to take us out with, George?
This one's called War Chief.
Just so you know, I love you guys. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you very much, Ken.
Really appreciate it. Love the sound. You guys sound great. You look great. Can't wait to have you back again next time.
Rock on. Thank you, sir.
All right.
Darkness falls across the land, and the battle stops. My throat burns. Sipping wine, I take my turn, but the bottles run dry. Will you be coming home, guiding them all alone? War Chief, gotta be brave, 'cause fear makes us shallow. Will you be coming home, guiding them all alone? War Chief, gotta be brave, 'cause fear makes a shallow grave. Oh yeah. Young men train and the children play, but they'll never know. Oh, no. Fireside, wrapped inside of a wild beast tight, but my bones are still cold. Yes, I go, 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 cold, cold. Will you be coming home, guiding them all along? Watching, gotta be brave, 'cause fear makes a shallow grave. Will you be coming home, guiding them all along? Watching, gotta be brave, 'cause fear makes a shallow grave.
Oh man, I love a big finish. That's great. That's solid. Okay, so before we go, couple of AMA comments.
Okay.
Really. First of all, we had a bunch of people in the live stream that were very, very positive. Wow, this is from Paloma. She's a longtime viewer of our live stream. She's great. We love seeing her name in the comments. She says, "Wow, this show today and this beautiful music is the highlight of my day."
Awesome.
So that's very sweet. And then also follows up with beautiful yet also obviously rocks. So
Cool.
there it is. Very nice. Let's see. And then this is from Nick. This is for, I think, more the crew and team here. Usually I just listen on the app, but I had to pop over to see this last tune. These guys are sick. So that's nice. I like that. The lead tool worked, you guys. It worked. And then finally, in the this was a caller. This was a person who called in. Daniel from North Tampa says they sound like Mountain.
Cool.
I don't know if that's a band or just you sound like Big Mountain.
It was another band kind of in the same ilk as Cream.
That's what I
fronted
thought.
by
Okay.
Leslie West, who is this just ferocious guitar playing and really cool heavy riffs. Is awesome band.
There you go. I love it. I love it. All right, George Pennington, thank you so much for being on the show today.
Thank you.
Really appreciate it. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. And as always, whether you're learning how to push a baby grand across the floor, i.e. put it on wheels, or you're learning how to play it, go practice. We'll see you next week.